I need you to look at the albums and tell me.
All right. And act excited about it.
Yeah, because we accidentally were not rolling when we did that. But you now know. Which do you prefer? Traveler by Chris Stapleton or Southeastern by Jason Isbell?
I lean toward Isbell.
The album in general or as the artist?
Both.
Okay. And is this the best album for both of them?
It probably is for Stapleton. Unless we want to pull the first Steel Drivers album, but you know.
Well, do you want to?
That's a whole nother.
And do we do the Truckers with Isbell?
Oh God.
No, seriously,
You're
let's
right.
do that conversation. They've been attached to two bands.
You're right.
So which is better? Are they better solo or with their bands?
I go Truckers all the way.
So Isbell would have been better to be with the Truckers.
Yeah. I like the Truckers a lot though. And I like Isbell solo, but there's nothing like that Southern rock opera and that whole era.
Okay, what about Stapleton though?
Steel Drivers are great.
Would you
Good
like
stuff.
All right, back at it. Okay.
Back at it.
So, where do we end up? We ended up with
Talking
Isbell's
Truckers.
better with the
Yeah.
Truckers than solo. You really going to stand by that?
Am I really going to stand by that?
You're going to stand by that.
Have you listened to the Drive-By Truckers?
I'm just asking your opinion. I want to make sure you're solid.
Decoration Day.
Steel Drivers
Steel Drivers?
or Stapleton solo.
I like the Steel Drivers.
Okay. I think you're a bigger band fan than solo. Would that be
On
fair?
some stuff, but,
Okay.
you know, I don't know.
Okay, so here's my question. And this may be even harder to answer. Although I think we kind of have a idea because you're not as big a fan as Chris Stapleton, but who may be more overrated right now? I mean, we've got, 6 shows now for Jason Isbell? Right. Chris had, 4 or 5 at the Ryman? I mean,
so they're going head to head.
They're going head to head on
Yeah.
Oversaturated and do you throw them into Bridgestone already?
I don't think you throw... I don't know. Out of these two, I think Stapleton could
Fill it.
And maybe...
Because he's more mainstream.
He's more mainstream, and he could definitely command the audience a little bit better.
I mean, he did help with music for Disney's Cars movies. I mean, come on.
True. That's the softer side of Chris.
Yes, there it is.
But not to take anything away from Isbell. I mean, if you have seen any of the live clips of the stuff he's doing now, I mean, he's killing
It's awesome.
it. He's killing it.
And his wife's awesome.
She's awesome, too. They're a package deal.
I mean, really, a Jason Isbell album is also an Amanda Shire's album and vice versa.
It's kind of like Gillian Welch and Dave Rollins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, funny enough, both of these played in Bowling Green in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So we do get musicians that come through. Who's the next that you may have seen in town that could do what those two are doing?
Oh, God.
Anyone?
That are doing what they're doing?
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be a local band. Someone you've seen locally.
Well, I mean, there's a handful. You know, Cody Jinks has a huge buzz. Coulter Wall has a huge buzz.
That's true.
Those two guys are climbing. You know,
Oddly enough, I've got a Spotify alert with Jason Isbell, Dolly Parton, and you may want to listen to Coulter Wall, which was weird.
you might want to.
Yeah, that Jason Isbell and Dolly equal Coulter Wall. I don't know how that got, but
With
they
a
got
touch
it.
of Kenny.
There you go. All right, so
Listen to both of them. Love some Jason Isbell.
and you think the newest album's his best album yet?
Love the newest album.
And do you have that
It's my
in?
player right now.
Do you have them in, or are you ordering them, or?
Yes.
Okay.
We have them.
Sounds good. That's our first episode.
First.
We tested out some. They didn't make it. We'll come back around. Thanks, Matt.